What's good with y'all, man? What's popping? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I'm back at y'all with another uncut raw video. You feel me? Where I just speak my mind. No edits, no fancy editing, nothing like that. It's just me talking. So today, guys, well, before we get started, make sure y'all hit that like button and also hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. That way you don't miss a video, man. I greatly appreciate you. So today, I really want to talk about some things you need to think about before December 31st. All right. And we all need to do this. We all need to take a look at our lives, take a look at this year, and put in perspective, some things we've done, some things we don't like, some things that we did like, right? Write it all down, shuffle it out, and figure out what you want to take with you going into the next year. Now, I know next year, technically the new year is in the spring. For those of y'all that know, you already know what it is, but the wintertime is also a great time for you to not only reflect, right? Because with there not being a lot of sunlight out, especially if you live up north, it's cold, the days are shorter, so there's no external energy for you to receive. So whenever that happens, it forces us to go inward to build our energy within. This is why retain gang is so important. This is why shadow work is so important. You wonder why so many people are depressed during the winter season, and it's because you have to deal with yourself. It's too cold outside for you to be running around like you was when it was warm. So now it forces you to be inside more, and you have to deal with yourself. You have to be alone a lot more. Okay, so a lot of people can't handle that. They can't handle themselves, and they start to all that energy they have locked inside starts to come to the surface. So we have to heal, guys, and the wintertime is the perfect time to do this. All right, we need to sit down, and this is my homework for you guys. We need to sit down and just reflect. What do you want to take into the next year? If you got any bad habits right now that you're tired of, if you got any routines, if you got anything in your life right now that you want to get rid of, now is the time. Now is the time you start working on that, right? It's wintertime. Work on the things that you feel is flawed in your life. Build up your strengths, all right? That way, when the new year comes in the spring, you're ready to emerge with new life, but you have new energy. You're a new person. You don't have that baggage anymore. Okay? Let's take the time to do this, guys. It's very important that you do this every day anyway. Not wait till the next year or the new year, but every day you should be analyzing your life and just looking at things for what it is. What did I do today? Am I making the right decisions today to lead me on a good path or a better version of myself? Okay? This is a great daily habit to practice. When I do my consultations, I tell guys to set up checkpoints throughout your day. So from the time you wake up, you might set a checkpoint at noon. And all you're doing is taking time to reflect on what you've done, what decisions have you made so far since you woke up. That way you can help kind of direct your choices, direct the energy or the flow of your day a lot better. Okay, maybe you did some things that you wasn't aware of or that you didn't like. Well, you can change that choice. You can direct that choice into the right direction for the rest of your day. And I might set up another checkpoint, around midday. All right, so whatever your schedule's like, but try to set some time out each day as checkpoints to just reflect on what you've done so far. Okay, because this is how we take control of our life, and this is how we jump into the right timelines for us. If you're not reflecting, if you're not being aware of your choices, you'll jump into timelines that you don't want to go into. Versions of yourself that made the wrong choices or the choices that's going to be a lot harder on you. Okay? So let's take this time now, guys. Do not wait until the 31st. Don't wait until the first. Start today, right? The future is now. The present is right now, right? I heard somebody say in the comments, they said, the past is history, the future is being created, but right now is a gift. The present is a gift. You know what I'm saying? I probably messed that up, but that's facts. Right now is a gift for you to breathe, for you to be alive, for you to have awareness, for you to be at your state of consciousness, to have everything that you need right now to sustain your life. Be proud of that. Show gratitude for that. All right. But let's go inward. All right. Build your energy up. Get into meditation. All right. Stay away from negative energy, especially during the winter months, man, because like I said, you're not getting a lot of sunlight, a lot of vitamin D. So that affects your hormones, that affects your system. And it's going to make you not be or not have as much serotonin as you should. Okay? Remember, the sun gives us serotonin. So when the sun is at its lowest and when the days are shorter, you're not getting as much as you should. And it's always cloudy anyway, especially where I'm at. So even if the sun is out, you still don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother video. But guys, heal. All right? Don't take your baggage into 2023. Don't take your bad habits into 23. Every year you should be elevating yourself. All right? This whole year was a learning process for you. You gained new skills, you gained new awareness, right? But you also made mistakes. You might have took some L's. And if you've been watching my videos, hopefully you learn from those L's, those mistakes. But now it's time for us to, this is like the final exam. This is like the final review. We look at everything as a whole, all right? And we take what we need, we take the lessons, and we leave everything else. All of the mistakes, all of the low confidence, the anxiety. We're not going to shame ourselves for the mistakes. We're going to leave that in the past. Like when I ran track, football, our coaches always say, leave it on the field, leave it on the track. That means you don't take nothing, you don't take no emotions, you don't take no failures, none of that. It happened and it happened. You leave it on the track, you leave it on the field, you leave it in 22. All right? This is how we grow. This is how we evolve. And, I want to see you guys at your best. That's what Retain Gain is all about, man. We retaining all of our essence that makes us who we are so that we can blast up, like rockets, going to the unknown, man, going into, reaching the limits of the sky and beyond, right? We all have that potential, but you have to make sure you're doing the work too. If you're not doing the work for yourself, you can't expect to see results. You can't just sit around believing and having faith all day. All right. At some time, you got to get up and start walking. Okay. I can sit here and put in a destination for my GPS all day. But until I get in my car, until I get up and start actually taking the directions and following these directions, I'm not going to get anywhere. All right. So we're not going to get anywhere just sitting around and waiting for something to happen, waiting for somebody to save us. We gotta take that first step. And I promise you, once you take that first step, you're gonna have all the guidance, you're gonna have the army, you're gonna have, all your protection, all your tools to get it done. The universe is gonna get out your way. But in order for that to happen, you gotta get out your own way and start walking your path. All right? So before the 31st, before the 1st, you guys need to write a plan for yourself. What are you going to take into the new year? What are you going to leave behind? And what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish in 23? All right? Set the tone now. Set the foundation right now. That way you already have a flow state going into the winter, going into the spring. Boom, you emerging. You glowing, you shining. You are the best version of yourself. All right? So I don't want this video to be too long, guys. I just want to, check in with y'all and touch on some things. But that being said, if you guys want to donate to the channel, I'll leave all my links in the description and in my pinned comments. If you need a consultation, you already know. Check my description and pinned comments as well. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. And I'm out. Peace.